What's good, y'all? It's your boy Apology, and listen, we gotta talk about some shit today. I really gotta have a heart-to-heart with y'all, cause over the time that I've been sick, there ain't been not a damn thing to talk about. But today, we're gonna be calling out some niggas in the industry. Excuse my language, my fault. We're gonna be calling out some people in the industry, specifically in the Twitch and Kick industry when it comes to the Super Bowl halftime show. And yes, I'm fucking talking about you, Kai Cenat. And I'm talking about you, Blackboy Max and Aiden Ross. Y'all some fucking hoes. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bruh. Like, it's one thing to tell your audience something and have them believe something like slight, but it's a whole nother thing to completely sit there and lie when you were in attendance of the Super Bowl halftime show, and we all know how that shit went. Okay? Just because it ain't Drake mindless, brain dead bullshit music sitting there bobbing and dancing to some shit that don't make no kind of sense to you, don't mean that it didn't hit like you wanted it to hit. Look at this clip of Kai Cenat trying to tell us that nobody was really making any noise when Kendrick was performing. Look at this bullshit.
Okay, oh my god, they add sound effects to the NFL shit. Oh my fucking god. Alright, so right here, there was no sound. I just heard crowd sounds. All my life right here, there was no sounds. Fuck, they add crowd effects? I did not know that.
Niggas was talking about they added crowd sounds. Wow, the NFL is conspiring against Drake. Okay, let's take a look at the crowd's point of view then. And I might get copyrighted for this, but if I do, fuck it. I'ma still keep this video up because y'all really deserve to know the truth. I'm a smaller creator, but I'ma still spit what needs to be spit. Not gonna hold you. I'm not gonna glaze nobody. Kendrick is my favorite artist, but at the end of the day, I'ma keep it a buck. If it wasn't jumping, it wasn't jumping, and that's just gonna be that. We can take an L, like straight up. So to move forward, I'm not gonna sit here and break down every little tidbit of this halftime show. That's just not what I'm here to do. I'm here to call people out, and I'm here to explain why I feel like this is some bullshit, right? I'm here to explain how I felt about the halftime show. I feel like the halftime show was amazing. It is February, Black History Month, which makes this even more sad when we're talking about Kai Cenat and Blackboy Max, because they are both either black or have black in them. If you take a clear look at the imagery that Kendrick portrayed in the halftime show, as the system is using him for numbers, as the Super Bowl performance got, I believe, over 133 million views, breaking records. He stated in the image very clearly that he is black in America. The system is using him, but he's also using the system. And as a black American, it is hard for us to make any kind of strides or steps forward because Uncle Sam, aka Samuel L. Jackson, always has a close eye on you and is gonna put you in a constant state of backpedaling. And that's what Kendrick is basically portraying. But besides the whole message and the imagery, because I said I wasn't gonna break it down, if y'all want a video on that, leave it down in the comment section and let me know. Before I get going on this rant, let me know what y'all think about this. If I'm tripping, just tell me straight up, because hey, I'll take an L. I'll stand on my hill and die on it, right? But listen, so as we're going through the halftime show, Kendrick didn't only just perform some of the, I don't know, GNX songs off of the album, but he also performed some of his older acts that a lot of you know and a lot of you love, and a lot of you have them on your playlist, including probably Kai Cenat and Blackboy Max. And while we're on the subject, Blackboy Max, weren't you just sitting here saying that the music industry was dead because there's a lot of mumble rap and all the other bullshit that people are you know, putting out? But you were also a Kendrick fan of what he was doing, but because now Drake is like opposing you guys, all of a sudden now you want to glaze him? Bro, what is this shit? You know good and damn well you enjoyed that album. You said the album was good. You also said, you know what, let's not even get into that, but stop fucking capping. I understand you do shit for clicks and views. You and Kai and Aiden all do shit for clicks and views, but bro, stop that shit. Be real. Oh God, be real. And let's not even talk about the racist shit that was going on either. When we sit back and look at some of the shit that was going on during the Super Bowl halftime show, I want to bring your attention to this C-list actor named Robert Davey and how he was explaining that Samuel L. Jackson was monkeying around and saying, I don't know if you can necessarily say the racist remarks about Kendrick and his performance, but shit, you take a look at this like minute and a half long video and let me know what you think about all this, because I could just be tripping. Just take a look at this.
Dear fellow Americans, just my quick little rant on this halftime nonsense. I mean, come on, stop with the ghetto crap. I'm done with the ghetto. I've had it up to here with ghetto. I know they want to say rap is this and rap is the streets and rap is the current and rap is the that. Look at jazz. The jump black and jazz blues artists. Give me the Count Basie band. Give me Duke Ellington's band. Give me the history. Give me jazz. You want to go black? Go art. Don't go ghetto. Let's lift the streets. Let's lift these kids off the streets. Enough with the garbage. Enough with the garbage. Enough with bringing these kids down into the garbage. Like that's the cool thing to do and this and that. No. Those gentlemen that created an art form, a gorgeous art form, those jazz artists, let's propagate that in America. Enough with this bullshit. Who in the NFL hired this act? And Sam Jackson monkeying around. I mean, I'm sorry. It just repulsed me. It absolutely repulsed me. What was the point? What's the point? Let's lift the kids. Let's give them something to aspire to, talent to aspire to. Let's train them in instruments and jazz and stop this rap crap that everybody thinks is the new Shakespeare. It's not. It's garbage. It's not lifted. It's down. It's down. What are they trying to do? What's the message? What's the message in the collard greens? Tell me. This ghetto crap. I'm done with ghetto crap. Lift the streets, man. Lift the streets. And black brothers and sisters, you've got so much talent out there. Lift the streets. Teach your kids dignity. Let's bring them into dignity instead of the street. Instead of shitting in the streets. Enough of it.
So speaking on being ghetto and all that other dumb shit, Mr. Robert Davey, to be real, I've probably seen him in movies before. Let me not even cap to you, but I really don't know any memorable, whatever by him. But all this other shit you're talking about, jazz artists and rock and roll artists, bro, that shit came from us, nigga. Second, this nigga Samuel L. Jackson literally said, okay, that's enough being ghetto. Pipe down, basically insinuating that anytime you start doing anything against the norm that isn't necessarily conforming to the censorship that these other niggas follow, all of a sudden now we're black and we're ghetto. It could be the smallest little inconvenience that we cause to people and now we're outrageously black and ghetto. Bro, no, Kendrick was being himself on stage and doing exactly what he was supposed to do. He wasn't out there talking about sex, drugs, money, and all that other shit, fucking hoes and all this. Just like if you would have had Drake up there, he would have been talking about his exes and whatever the fuck, fucking hoes and smoking and fuck that shit. So you're telling me you would rather have someone like that on there? Or you'd rather have some jazz performer sit on stage and play piano when you know most of these people aren't gonna understand the real music behind the fucking pianist? Or the saxophone? Niggas don't want to sit there and listen to that shit because they don't understand it. Just like yo dumbass don't understand why Kendrick was explaining how it is to be black in America and you decided to put him down because of it. Bro, shut the fuck up. And then Aiden over here talk about some
shit was fucking trash, bro. Like, it was just ass. Again, he had his moment to make it the Kendrick Lamar Super Bowl halftime show, and he based it all off Drake.
Stop the cap.
And then he said some stupid shit. Like, bro, it's just dumb shit, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's just so stupid. It's just dumb. Yeah.
Aiden over here talking about the Kendrick halftime show is the worst I've ever seen. Huh? But he was the one who broke the record of halftime show views when we've had a lot of other notable artists perform at the halftime show. A lot. And you're telling me Kendrick breaks the record and it was the worst you've seen? Not to mention, somebody did clap at you and say, "You white, we don't care." And what was your response to them? "You're black, I don't care." Aiden, I know you lost $3.5 million on the Chiefs because your butt buddy Drake wanted you to gamble that fucking money away on Patrick Mahomes' bum ass. But stop the slander, bro. You're being racist. This is literally why you and Drake are culture vultures. And I'm gonna stand on that. That's why you're not allowed back on Twitch. Well, I don't want to say that's why, but that's why I'm glad you're not on Twitch. Because that shit is dumb, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you. This halftime show might not have been so pleasing to people that they want to stand up on their feet and cheer and bop back and forth. But there was a lot of times throughout this performance that a lot of y'all was standing up, applauding and singing along. The whole stadium definitely saying, trying to strike a chord, but it's probably A minor. Everybody in the stands was singing that shit. And if you don't believe me, before we get the fuck up out of here, I'm gonna put that on the screen now, just so y'all don't think I'm capping, because these niggas are. I'm gonna back my shit up. Listen to this.
You're trying to strike a chord, and it's probably A minor.
So after that, you tell me, how do you think the halftime show was received? And I want to know what y'all think about the halftime show. I've sat here and ranted and raved and let some of my frustrations out about this shit. So now it's time for me to sit back and read and listen to what y'all have to say. As you know, I respond to every single comment down in the comment section. I don't give a fuck if it's 2 comments or 150. I'm a reply to all of y'all. I love hearing what y'all have to say. Let me know what you think about this, right? Before we leave, Drake also liked the video of Kai Cenat talking about the crowd noise was quiet, or they added crowd noise to the Super Bowl halftime show. Bro, y'all are straight glazing, bro. Kai, you thought this nigga Drake had blocked you or whatever, but I don't know. Maybe you need to, you know what I'm saying, and actually like pay attention to what's going on around you, my nigga. This why speed is actually surpassing you in the streaming industry. Not necessarily with subs and shit, but when you look at numbers and polls, people are taking speed over you. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't really be watching Twitch. I just be seeing the clips on Twitter. So whenever I, bring shit to y'all, I do my research after the fact. But hey, I'm gonna stop ranting and raving. Y'all let me know what y'all think about all this down in the comment section. Am I tripping? Am I wrong? Or am I justified? And also, what did you think about the halftime show? Could it have been better? Was it the best? Or I don't know. Who would you have rather seen if it wasn't for Kendrick? But anyways, I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video. Make sure you leave a like, also drop a comment and sub if you're new to the channel. Until next time, it's been your boy Apology, and some other kind of bullshit I peeped needs to be recorded. So I'm gonna go check that out. Peace.